Tell me, my child, have you ever felt like your mind is a wild horse running in all directions, dragging you through thoughts you never asked for? Have you ever tried to silence it, only for it to roar even louder? Why is it that we are prisoners of our own thoughts? Today I will tell you a story that will change how you see your mind forever. But before we begin, I ask one thing of you. Comment your name below. Let me know who you are. Let me see who is truly listening. One lucky soul will receive a shout out in my next story, and remember, stay till the end, because today's lesson might just set you free. There was once a young boy who came to me desperate. His mind was a battlefield. He was angry when he didn't want to be, distracted when he needed focus. He told me, "Master, I have tried everything. I cannot stop my mind from running wild. Tell me, how do I control it?" I looked at him and asked, "Tell me, when the wind blows, do you try to stop it?" He was confused. "No, Master, that would be foolish." "And yet," I said, "you try to stop your thoughts." The boy's eyes widened. He had never seen it that way before, but I knew he needed more, so I led him to the river, and that is where he learned the truth. I brought the boy to the riverbank and I told him, "Look at the water, what do you see?" He peered into the flowing stream and said, "I see the river moving, Master." "Can you stop it from flowing?" I asked. He shook his head. "No, Master. The river moves on its own." "Ah, but do you drown in it?" I pressed further. The boy thought for a moment. "No, Master. I can stand at the edge. I can even step into the water, but I do not drown." "Exactly," I smiled. "Your mind is the river. Thoughts will flow whether you like it or not. Your suffering comes not from the river, but from trying to fight it. The more you struggle, the more you sink. But if you learn to stand at the edge, if you learn to watch your thoughts instead of fighting them, you will no longer be their prisoner." The boy fell silent, absorbing this truth, but I could see doubt in his eyes. "But Master, some thoughts are too strong, too painful. What do I do then?" I picked up a leaf and dropped it into the river. "Watch," I said. He followed the leaf as it floated, twirled, and drifted away. "This is how you must see your thoughts," I told him. "They come, they linger, but eventually they pass. Nothing stays. Not your fear, not your anger, not even your pain. If you let them float instead of grabbing them, you will always be free." The boy nodded slowly. He was beginning to understand. But there was still one thing he had yet to realize, and this was the twist that changed everything. As we sat by the river, the boy suddenly asked, "Master, if I am not my thoughts, then who am I?" I turned to him and smiled. That is the greatest question of all. You see, most people believe they are their thoughts. When they are angry, they say, "I am angry." When they are sad, they say, "I am sad." But are they really? If you were truly your thoughts, then when anger leaves, wouldn't you disappear too? But you are still here. You are watching your thoughts come and go just like you watch the river. The boy's eyes widened. "So, if I am not my thoughts, then who am I?" I placed my hand on his shoulder. "You, my child, are the observer, the watcher. You are the sky, and your thoughts are just passing clouds. No matter how dark or stormy the clouds, the sky remains untouched." At that moment, something shifted in the boy. He sat taller, breathed deeper. He was no longer drowning in the river of his mind. He was standing on the shore watching it flow, and for the first time he was free. And now, my child, I ask you the same question. Who are you? Are you the thoughts that pass through your mind, or are you the watcher? The moment you realize you are not your thoughts, they will lose their power over you. The storms will come, but they will no longer shake you. The river will flow, but it will no longer drown you. Remember this lesson. Practice it. And when your mind starts to pull you away, come back to this story. Watch it again. Share it with those who need it. And most importantly, the comment below. Tell me your name. Tell me what you felt while listening. One lucky listener will receive a special shout out in my next story. Until next time, my dear child. Remember, the river flows, but you are not the river. You are the one who watches it.